Okay. 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 I think we're stable. I think we've stabilized. Okay. Hello and welcome to the Quiver channel. Oh, no, it hasn't stabilized. Come on, you can stabilize. You can do this. It's sort of stabilized. We'll have to live with it. Not much we can do until we fix the router. Which the only way to fix the router is to get a new router because the router's pretty much dying. I'll talk about that in a bit. First, let's put on doing our pie. Steak pies. We're going to put pie in. Pies are going to go in. Pie. Going to put 2 pies in. So I feel like 2 pies. Why not? Pies, 2 pies go in. Pie. Pies are doing. The pies are cooking. We have pies going. Pie. Pies. Before we do anything, let's have our tablets. Have our little tablets. Eyes go boom. Eyes go boom. Eyes go boom. Oh, we're still having these massive spikes. Not good. There's no reason for them. It's not the computer. It's the router. The router is dying. Not much we can do about it at the moment. We're going to have to just bear with it and just tweak through these next couple of weeks and months until I can afford. There's no use me buying a cheap one because spending £60–70 on a cheap router, not a good thing. So I'll just go on to Discord and let people know that I'm here. As we can. Because we can. I've had those. I've had my tablets. Oh, yes, it's like... So we got that there. I think we'll put potatoes in now. Let's sort the potatoes out while we're waiting for anybody to come. It's got like a very weird glitching of the wireless because I think the entire of my nice little router is dying. My router's quite old now. This is one. I bought it second hand. The thing that I've done today is actually... Here's the problem. I will always, the foreseeable future, always have a limit to funds. Now, stuff like a router is very, very important. It's like top tier stuff that I bought. Because without it, I can't go online. Without it, I can't do a lot of my things. Hello there, Chens. How are you today? We're doing potatoes, carrots, and pie at the moment. Just if the stream has a few glitches, it's because my router is dying. There's not much I can do about it at the moment. I know what router I'll replace it with. More carrots. Let's do more carrots. Morning. Just doing some potatoes and carrots before we sit down and chat. This. Throw that in the bin. Put these away. Morning and things in my house fall apart often. Do that. And it's everything's cooking. Everything is cooking. Food is cooking. Morning. 5 a.m. for you. See, we've got a glitch happening with my router is dying. There's not much I can do. We're going to have little glitches on the stream every 5 or so minutes, where it isn't to do with the computer, it isn't to do with the connection. It's actually the router. My router is dying, and there's not much I can do about it. I'll have to just wait for try to fix it. Well, not fix it, try it. I know what to buy to replace it with. I know what to replace my router with. So I've got one that'll last just as long. But it's the cost. I'm going to have to wait. Thank you. So I am just going to be tweaking things on my router when I get back upstairs, just to make it so it'll work for things like doing munchies and everything like that. My router modem is 9 years old. It's lasting 9 years. I mean, that's pretty damn good for a router. Routers last that long of rare. It's a business router as well. It's a Draytech router, so they do last a long time. So just going to fill my turkey in a little bit. The last little bit of water and put in this flask and put in the fridge. And go away. The fridge. We can chat about anything. Ask me anything you want. We can talk about anything. You know the rules are simple. You can ask me anything. We can chat about anything, do anything, and just clean out the last of the filtered water from there. Into the flask. more in there. Yes. Over here. I do like cool water, so I always keep it a bit. I need to refill. The turkey. So check the screen once it just refills it. Oh, good. Yeah, audio will keep cutting out and that. Remember, I told you the router's dying. There's a lot of stuff going to go wrong. There's nothing we can do about it, unfortunately. The fact that I'm actually able to go live is a positive. That's all I can do at the moment. Sorry. Router is fucked. Need to buy a new router. Cannot afford to buy a new router. Got to wait till end of month, at least. Therefore, I'm just going to have to struggle along with what I've got. It is dying. There's nothing I can do about it except tweak it and change it, and the wireless is not doing as well as it used to be. It's just one of those things that I haven't replaced for a long time, because even though it's a very important part of what I do, sorry about what? No, don't be sorry about asking a question or letting me know when things aren't working. It's okay. I'm not going. Fine, you can tell me anything. It's just the thing is, I won't be able to fix it for a while. As in, I have a very good router. It's a business router. I bought it secondhand in 2016. It had already been working in a business for about a year and a half, so it's almost 9 years old. And most routers do not last this long. It's done very well, and my house internet has been very good for most part. But there's not much I can do about actually. It'll glitch out now and then because it's actually dying, not so slowly. The router ports, the actual ones that you would connect in. Let's see if I can tweak it. Let's downgrade the quality. Give me a second. I'm going to just shut down. I'm going to shut down this. You can see my stuff. I'm going to shut down the actual main camera and do something. Okay. I'm going to drop down the quality of the main camera. Ooh. Oh. Oh, I just realised I've already dropped it down to the lowest quality. Oh, yeah, so can't change that down. There, we should be able to, maybe that'll work a bit better for a little bit. So we can't drop it down any further, the quality of the thing. Unfortunately, I'm using a camera, a phone as my camera, which is very good quality, but it's using some of the wireless bandwidth. And because the wireless bandwidth is dying and not working, it's working intermittently, there's not as much bandwidth between all the systems running at the moment. So I've got to lower this because it's bubbling away. Like that, so it doesn't bubble off over. So I will once again probably be going for a business router because they're just better. They are better. And there's not much I can do about it. Hopefully the tweak I just did. I've lowered the quality as much as possible. I'm going to have to lower the quality of my streams down to 2,500 bits at the most, so that any messes up aren't as bad. I might even drop my main stream upstairs to 720p, because less bandwidth, more chance of it working. So that's what I'll have to do when I go upstairs. And I should really drop the FPS on this stream to 30 frames a second, not 60. It doesn't need to be 60. And that would probably help. Unfortunately, in OBS, you can't change things like that, why it's actually running. So I'll have to do that after the stream ends. So life is okay, apart from this. You like I talked about in my video, I have a lot of technology in the house to help with my disabilities, but a lot of that technology is second-hand. Is technology that's been bought, reconditioned and refurbished, or I've had to fix myself. And so it always looks like I've got a lot of technology and a lot of equipment, but it's like stuff like the monitor that I'm using in this is from 2013. The monitor in this room. This keyboard, as example, this keyboard here, it's not a USB keyboard. This is an old you just grab it for you. I'll show you this one. Let's just grab this here. Do that. No, don't do that. Grab this, and we need to put the mouse out for a second. So, so even my keyboard is an old PS2 keyboard that I've got an adapter so it can be used with USB. This is the kind of technology I have to use because I don't have access to a lot of the stuff. I don't have the money to buy the good stuff. I never have. So a lot of my bits and pieces like this are stuff that I've had for like 20 years or 25 years. So it's funny because people think that the thing is, I've got a Steam Deck here, which I'm using as a computer downstairs, but that Steam Deck was actually donated to me. The money was donated to me by people at Munchies a long time ago. And that's amazing. But I would have never been able to buy it myself. The camera I'm using for a phone is an old contract phone, which I paid per month for back then. It's nearly every piece of tech I'm using here is this Blue Yeti mic is my backup mic that was bought secondhand on eBay back in 2019. I'm always trying to buy cheap stuff and secondhand stuff. Even the Samsung S8 tablet I've got upstairs that I bought recently was secondhand from a pawn shop because I have to do that. A lot of people have to do this. I'm just very lucky that I've been able to get all this tech together. And it's funny, it's the laugh about this room, this kitchen. I'll do a video about it after. This kitchen, there's only one working light bulb. The lighting for this room, the way I've set up the lighting for this room is this. Look at this. We've got, if you look up at the ceiling, you've got one bulb left in that fluorescent. Only one of the bulbs working it. The other one's dead. I don't think you can see actually. Let's go over here and show it. Look at it there. You'll see one of them's dead. We've got one dead bulb there, and this lighting set doesn't have any bulbs in because they're dead. So the actual lighting for the room comes from this. A cheap connector light connected to my thingy down there. That is the lighting for streaming in this room. I'm junky as hell. I have to be. And then my mouse is a knockoff Chinese mouse that works. It's just the way it has to be. I am slowly trying to buy things in, and I've got priorities. But I think if I drop the actual rate down to 30 FPS on here, we'll have less of this jumping about and issues until I can get a new router. And I'm not going to buy a second-hand router this time. I know the one I'm going to get is by Ubiquiti. It's quite expensive, but it'll last for at least another 10 years. It'll last for a long time. Wireless 6E and it's thingy like that. And I can get an adapter to it at a later point in time and a wireless access point to expand it so it can cover the entire house. So that I can do. I'm going to have to sort out all my port forwarding and network setup. But it's the way things are. I don't have a choice. I can't get around this kind of situation. The Ubiquiti is a very good router. It's going to be an Ubiquiti router, or it's going to be something like that. It's got to be something that class. I don't want a games router because it's just silly things that they add to the system. I need a router that's going to be really good, but within a certain price. So, sorry, I'm not talking all about routers. No, but it's what happens when something's going to bother me. Ooh, yeah, this quality of this stream is not good. Not the way it should be. So apologies for that, but there's nothing we can do. We're just waiting for everything to finish. I shall now give the dog their food. The dogs can have their food. Does the doggy deserve food? He deserve food too. Their food. Doggies get food. Yes, baby. Doggies get food. Doggies get beef. We know what we're doing. Food, you don't get under my feet like that. Look now. I know you love food, but under my feet like that is stupid. Stupid's territory. Hey, doggies. Doggies have got food. Oh, I'm sorry about the stream being messed up. There's not much I can do about it. I wish there was. Both doggies are enjoying their food. This is a good thing. Because the dogs don't have as big an appetite when they're older. So you have to make sure you give them stuff that they really like. Ooh, I know what I was going to do. I was going to get out some. I was going to get out some book. I'm going to see whether I can have books again. I'm going to my last thread that's there. I'm forever blowing bubbles. Looking forward to Munchies tomorrow night. And of course, on Sunday, Munchies are doing their first international one, which will be at, I believe, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is about 7 p.m. UK time, which is much more closer to the time that anybody in Europe and the UK and even America. It's a midday to afternoon thing, so we can all go to that one, and I will be doing the pre-show for it. Yay! We will try to get everybody together for the Munchies. Yeah, we're dropping frames now, and it's nothing to do with the computer. I've tried I've tried this, my laptop upstairs, and my main computer, and they're all suffering from the same issue. And one's wired, the other two are wireless, and it's just. I've checked the actual system, and it's not working very well when you access the actual web page for it. But we will get through this. We shall get through this. We shall succeed. Because we are awesome. Awesome like fish in the sea. Another 4 minutes and pies will be done. Let's get the. We're going to have pies. 4 pointers. Everybody faces challenges. My challenges in online. Everybody has different challenges in their life. Ridiculous. But yeah, I'll do a little video after this, a little vlog about kind of tech I have and how I've got it and where it comes from. It's kind of cool to see. Yeah. I'm going to reduce the actual bandwidth on this, and I'll reduce my bandwidth on my main monitor to 720p. Yeah, I'll do a 720p stream because my computer, obviously the wireless signal is generating. It's lasted for 9 years. 7 years that I've had it. Pretty good for a piece of tech. I'm forever blowing bubbles. Pretty bubbles in the air. I mean, I wonder if let's just go in. Let's use my phone, because my other phone, my main phone, my phone that I use to actually talk to people. This is my phone I use as a camera, and this is my phone I actually talk to people with. So let's have a look. Let's press some buttons and go to Amazon. Amazon. And check for the link. TP link. TP link, because come on. 4 to go. We're barely holding on in with wireless. The downstairs computer is just not functioning very well. We're getting lots of glitches. It is to do with both the wireless and the thing. That router's dying. It's like it's not optimum. It's not optimum. We are talking about a router that is dying. So you'll see the glitch now and then as the thing is. I'm going to drop down my streaming to 720p once I go upstairs. I've settled them all at 720p, so they're not putting as much load on it. I'm just seeing if there's a... That's the beeps. There's no way of fixing that kind of thing. It's very proprietary inside. There's not much actually to fix. It's just dying. I mean, I can probably... I may have to get a cheap modem for now, and then get a more expensive one later. Because I don't think this is going to last. It's degrading too fast. It started dying a little while ago, and it just... I'm not seeing any way of how we can I am very limited. Very limited in what I can do. I'm not seeing anything that we can do. Well, yeah, he has lived a full life. There's just not much I can do about it at the moment. I mean, I wish it could last for another couple of months. Let's see if we can get our... Archer. AX 300. I wouldn't touch a Linksys router if my life depended on it these days. No, I'm looking at Amazon while we're on here to see if I can find something worth getting that can be delivered today. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to look for a router that will in some way... No, not that. Just last for until I can afford. The one I want to go for is £250. It's an Ubiquity business router. It's really nice. Wi-Fi 6E. You can plug in a wireless access point to it and cover the entire house. Gorgeous system, but it's £250, and it'd take me about 2 or 3 months to get together the money. That's the long-term buy. That will be the one. So I just need something that's going to last for now. Just for now. Yeah. It's a business router. It's meant for businesses. And it's really good. It'll cover everything. So I'm actually looking for something that will last until then. I don't want to pick up anything expensive, just something cheap. TP-Link, not the best stuff, usually cheap stuff, but cheap hardware, but I'm looking for something about £50, £40. Less than £40, if at all possible. Unfortunately, I would go for Draytech again, but Draytech, the new Draytechs are having a lot of issues, a lot of problems. I've seen a lot of bad problems going on with the... So I'm looking for something that... We're looking for 6E routers. Yeah. Even something from Azeal will be better. Short term. It doesn't matter. Short term, it is just short term. It's a short term option. No, I'm not trusting Linksys either, because Linksys used to be good, but these days it's all cheap and nasty stuff as well. Even getting something from Netgear would be better. Let's see what Netgear's got. Come on, what have you got, Netgear? What have you got, Netgear? Show me Netgear. Let's look for Netgear. Netgear, some things are good, some things are... Netgear, let's have a look for a Netgear one. One that isn't too expensive. Stop showing me expensive stuff. I can't afford the expensive stuff. Can't afford the expensive stuff. Don't want something expensive. Just a simple little thing that will work and stop my stuff dropping off. Okay, so we've got they keep showing me TP Lane stuff. Oh, no. I don't think we can do it. We're doomed. We're doomed to see the crap stuff, aren't we? Just want a nice little crap. Just for now, just a nice little crappy piece of crap. Yeah, you look for... that one looks silly. I mean... It's a problem child. It's a problem child. Let's remember it's a problem child. It's a problem child, my good friend. Problem child. We're looking at problem children. Child. It's a problem child. Oh, God. Oh my God! What a piece of trash. You look horrible. You seriously look horrible. Some of these modems look like absolute crazy things as well. Why have they made modems that look like spiders and aliens and stuff? It's like, why would you do this to me? Stop tempting me with the freaking TP links, sponsored links. It's crazy, this is. And Mike, I don't think we can get that model in the UK. Let me have a look. Let's have a look on microtick routers. Actually, that's not bad looking. On microtick good routers. I can find them, but they're not via Prime. That means I'd have to wait for them to be delivered from outside, wherever they're coming from. I don't know where they're coming from. Well, no, you can't get them. They're not in stock. We go on microtick app AC3, and it will get here in March the 4th. That's the earliest delivery date with £21 delivery charge. like I said, they're not from the UK, therefore they're coming from wherever they're coming from, and therefore they're going to cost more. And their prices are out of the roof. Even they don't have the HAP 2, they have the HAP 3, and it's the HAP 3 is £120, and that will be delivered on the 16th of March. And then we've got the 5-hack C Q2 HND microtick router, which will be delivered in March. No, they don't exist in the UK. They don't exist. It's importing them from America, from wherever they're made, which is why it's taking so long. It would take them so long to get here. £272 for the latest microtick in the UK. Let's just do this. I'll put the bag over there. Eyes are over there. Eyes are good. We have time. So I'm going to have a good look. So yeah, I'm very lucky to be in the UK sometimes, but since we've had all this Brexit stuff, we have lost a lot of access to a lot of what we would normally have access to. That is now behind paywalls and big challenging doors, and we're going to charge you extra, and it's going to take months to get to you. I think. That's the problem. So unfortunately, we are in a situation of goofiness. Goofiness situation when it comes to all this. Oofiness. We're in an oofiness situation. Yeah, yeah. I mean, we've got a storm coming in. Storm coming over soon. Right, so I will have to look for a cheap, itch nasty thing just to guide me over. I may have to get a TP link. I may be stuck with a TP link until we can save up for an ubiquity. Ubiquity are really nice. I mean, we're talking a really nice setup. A lot of businesses use Ubiquity these days. Their access points and their wireless senders and the 6G is amazing. Ubiquity is a big thing in that. But it will take me a couple of months to get together the money for an Ubiquity, which is fine. Anything happens. So you can have the rest of that. We've got. So we thought, it could be a lot worse. It could be a lot worse. We're all good. Oh, I want to actually use this to red later. We are. Right. So, yeah. I mean, Russia's got it so much worse than any of us. You've got, but yeah, as you can see, it's just, I'm going to have to drop the stream quality down to 240 to 720p. Yeah, what they're dealing with in Russia is far worse than anything any of us are dealing with. About the only worst place at the moment is Ukraine. It's going down. Oh, and of course Afghanistan with the Taliban. If you're a female, that's even worse. I mean, there's lots of shitty places in the world. I'm very lucky to be where I am. So I'm going to get a cheapy piece of kit. Yeah, it's still as long as we can chat. So I will go and eat now. And everyone's awesome, and I will do a stream later as long as I can get this way. I'm going to reduce the bit rate on my stream and drop it down to 720p. So basically I'm not using enough bandwidth, so if it's fluctuating, it isn't fluctuating as much. So it'll just mean a degraded stream for a while until we sort all this out. So bye for now. It's lunch. It's lunchtime. Yeah, see, it's just fluctuating for no reason. Like, it's just gone down to 0 kilobytes for a second. Yeah, everybody stay safe and keep safe. So bye for now.